start recording. Let's start this. Let's begin this. Another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Good evening, YouTube. It's your favorite Jedi, Blaze Philpot, for another episode. And Elle. Say hello, Elle.
YouTube?
Okay. Sure, you're there. Cool. Sweet.
You don't see me?
No, I see you.
Okay.
Oh, I see you. They can't see you.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, let's get this. Enough with the pleasantries. I want in on this. Sisatu takedown over here. Okay.
Oh, here she go.
I know.
Here she go.
Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruto-san, by presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence. It's just the same as it's just the same as when you are in court. You must have done kite.
Are you Canadian?
Kite. All the ways of saying count. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel. Well, and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosanaka could use. So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes, I think I might know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the cat. Oh, yeah.
So what would that be?
I don't know yet. I guess this, maybe?
The diary? I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about it too.
Wait, he gave that to us, didn't he? Or did the other guy give it to us?
The other guy did.
Mm.
Faint whistling, what's there, some kind of speckled band. It's dangling from the ventilator grill. Even writes like Kaze. Good old King Cosmo. I mean, clearly it's that, right? The only thing we got. Yeah, nothing hurts.
Oh, let's try.
That's right, this is the part of the game where we can present shit without fucking consequence.
Yes.
And if they don't know, they'll just be like, I don't know. Okay.
Just ignore us.
Yep. I'm fine with that. This is the paper seal that was stuck over the wardrobe doors this morning, isn't it? That's right. To try to stop the cabin steward open it and discovering me. Wouldn't it have been better to write it in English if you didn't know Russian? Huh. That actually probably would have been a better idea.
Wait, what do you mean?
He said just, like, wouldn't it have been better to write it in English? And I'm like, huh. Yeah. It would have been. 'Cause...
Why?
Well, English is pretty universal. Everyone kind of knows it. Ish.
Oh, I guess that does make sense. Oops.
If you're working, like, in any overseas, they're more likely gonna know English than Japanese. Huh.
I guess that's true.
And we know some English. Son of a bitch. Maybe, but a Fuda paper amulets like this are a part of our culture, Inspector. Aw. And I thought if I made it look creepy enough, people would be too scared to want to look inside. That works too. That's not a bad idea. The Japanese look does look all like,
yeah.
You will be haunted if you touch, like, like, oh no.
No,
Are you
no,
okay?
no,
No,
it's
yeah.
not.
That's what he was going for. That's exactly what he was going for. I'm not gonna be
It
told
was like
otherwise.
just like I mean, no, it makes sense. Like, just
Oh, yeah.
it looks super, super scary. Though, just leave it
I know,
alone.
like all brush strokey, just like the
Now
thickest ink I could find.
good and goddamn well they ain't never stopped white people from breaking into shit.
That's true.
Big old do not enter
That
sign.
is true.
Here they
I
go.
have been around plenty white people that have been around plenty of haunted ass shit, and it's just like, hey, let's just ignore all the.
Family of Five was killed in their sleep here. Oh,
Like,
this is perfect. You know how
like,
they niggas. You know how
let's
they go.
let's split up, gang. Like y'all stupid, man. Fucking doing Scooby Doo shit here in a fucking insane asylum.
What this is?
And I thought if I made it look creepy enough, people would be too scared to. Oh, that's me. I said that. It isn't easy being stowaway, is it? I guess not.
No.
Well, I'll keep presenting stuff. Have you seen this photograph yet, Inspector?
Excuse me, I'm dying.
Oh dear, are you alright, Inspector? Jeez. Oh yes, sorry, I'm fine. I was hoping to hide my upset with a fit of coughing and spluttering I'm usually very good at. But trying to stifle my feelings seems to have stifled my cough this time. Aw, he's sad. It's all so sad.
Yeah.
Sogi-san was such a promising young man. The Empire had such high hopes for him. Yeah, man, I'm not buying it. Not buying it, okay? I'm throwing it down right here, okay? Just not buying it. I have faith.
That's literally one of the stages of grief.
Yeah, is this the denial phase? No, I'm not. No. I had such high hopes for him, even though I'm just a detective. Death.
Like, you're really coughing up blood, my dude. Like,
I'm really just gonna brush over this fact that he just does that. Like, oh, this is my character. That's not just some character thing we're adding. There's gotta be some reason why.
You're dying.
We're all gonna miss you, Kaz.
You can't just cough up blood.
You can't. For no reason. Not for no reason, like, just
not
let
for
it,
no reason.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna sit here and accept that you just cough up blood just cause. We're all gonna miss you.
That's not normal. We're not normalizing that. Yeah, no.
Maybe he has a disease. Maybe it is a normal thing. Maybe they're trying to normalize whatever that condition that people have when they're coughing blood all their life.
Oh, the dying one. Okay, yeah, no.
The dying one. We're all gonna miss you, Casimir. Poor, the dying. I'm gonna just keep.
What? No. Why are there blood in your lungs? We're not doing that.
Alright, like, why blood? How are you still doing things? Can I show you this newspaper, Inspector? I'm sorry, but I can't read Russian very well. Oh. No. That's alright. I know what it says.
Why you need me to read it?
So you just wanted to point out your university level linguistic talents. Is that it? No, sorry. Nothing like
glasses thing. Like the thing where they
So instead of having like one statement to say, I don't know what this is, it seems like every piece of evidence has a little bit of way of saying, this doesn't help me. Like, that's cool though. They're adding more to the game, but it changes the element a bit.
He's worthless. He's worthless.
Yeah, is that what you were trying to say? Sorry. Forget I mentioned it. Yeah, and like, in other games they would have just put the little like, I don't know what this is, or I don't care about this, or like, you know, the generic,
Exactly.
but like everything has their own version of like, what the fuck are you showing me? Oh, you want to show off
You
your
want to
fucking?
be exactly. Oh, I see.
Can I?
You're just
Okay.
pulling your dick out in front of me. I see. That's what we're doing.
Oh, never mind. It's the same thing from the last paper. So they're a little bit less.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, you said that. I get it. Forget I mentioned it. King Cosmo Daddy. What's that? It's Cosmo's diary. Oh, it was this?
Told you.
You did tell me. I wasn't sure if you were telling me or asking me. Just before he died, Cosmo-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange? In what way? He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Grill. A speckled band. That is strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator is it? You're very astute, Inspector.
Nigga, we said it first.
I know we did. That ventilator clearly joins the next door cabin. That's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Right, we didn't need to know. We didn't need to prove that we didn't do it. We needed to give a good reason why we should go in the next room. Investigate the next room. I gotcha. Gotcha. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you. To me. Really? You're willing to do that? For this guy? Yes, as long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? Ahem. A little blood. Still blood. I'm a man of my word. Even if that word is very sharp and hurts. Every time I speak. Ouch. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. I don't care if they call me a fucking thief. After all, I failed to keep Asogi safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select move, and we can leave this cabin as well. I know how to walk. Move, alright, let's see what we can find out. Tight. Let's get a Converse.
Elsa's.
Hey, ooh, this looks clean. Our first move. I don't know what fucking 5th, 6th episode, 7th maybe. It's the first time moving. Alright, we're in the...
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that a mouse trap? Do you see that? Ew.
I do.
That is a disgusting looking mouse trap.
How did mice get on a boat?
Fucking capybara trap. Is that what they're called? Those real big ass fucking rodent things. Ew, I'm finally out of that cab.
Don't call. Why would you want to hurt them? They're like harmless.
I know, but they're big as shit. That's what that look like. That's what that trap looks like. It's for. That's what I'm saying. That's a big ass fucking thing. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. Fucking. Ugh. Yeah, they are cute though. a little chill bastards. Just anything could just sit on them and they don't give a fuck.
I love them. They're my third favorite animal.
What's your second?
Cat.
Oh, yeah. And then favorites, whales, yeah?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Things are murderers. I didn't realize orcas were more dolphins than whale. I didn't realize.
They're assholes.
What, orcas?
Yes.
I had no clue. Yeah, those things are assholes, but they're so cool looking. They're like sea pandas. Bit like mean.
Yes.
I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be, and this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really? That must be awful. Yeah! Oh, look over there. It's fucking Eli. Get a bigger shirt. You did it. That's another crewman keeping watch. And he looks enormous, even if he is sitting down.
It was right here for my head. Like, right there.
Jeez. Jeez, dude. Is that a neck? That is a neck. Ugh.
I think.
The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't. I suppose, like people in handcuffs.
He is mugging us.
What's up?
Like he is mugging us.
I know, just like, come over here and try it. I will sit on you. You will be my new chair. The chair will do the investigation now. Like, oh, Lord. Naruto-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. To this man. Yeah, I sure shit do. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's truck when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. And how long was this voyage supposed to be?
Like
2 months?
Weeks.
2 months?
16 weeks, right?
No, that's how long we've been doing it so far.
No way.
We still got some time.
Maybe it is.
So we're like stuck on this like boat with a killer.
Yep.
Or an attempted murder. Oh, you know, I don't know. Anyways.
No one literally knows it does, and they're blaming it entirely on us.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, whatever makes them feel safer, but there's still, you know, I know that there's a killer because I know I didn't do it. Please don't give me that pity
would they
look.
kill him?
Yeah, right. Well, what do they know? You know, all the Russians know is that there's some guy that they didn't see before. And there's another guy who's dead. Maybe the guy who showed up out of nowhere killed him. You know, so I guess that makes sense. When there's nobody, you know, it's like, who else could it be except for the guy who maybe ish, but like, no, it's not me. Okay. First things first.
We need to get in that place.
I want to know about that trap. A trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait. What the fuck? Let me see. Yes, I think that's what is called cheese. It's made of milk of cows.
You know what?
What? We don't have cheese? I guess not. There's nothing that they'd have back then.
Japanese don't eat cheese.
Not really. Not
Hmm.
not like nothing that they're like known for that's like hella cheesy.
I guess that is
You
true.
wouldn't
I
have
guess I never really thought about it.
you wouldn't have cheese in ramen or sushi. I don't like cheese on my sushi. Ugh. Cream cheese probably, but not like
Well, they certainly didn't have that.
cheese. Yeah, yeah. Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like. Crazy.
Yeah, you just wait. You're gonna have a little demigod that you're never gonna want to stop eating.
You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? But I suppose you're right. Oh, right. Haha. Alright, so that's my impression on cheese. Cheese is a death trap. That's all I know about cheese.
Alrighty then.
You weren't actually going to try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple weeks is Cosmos leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Poor Hugh. I'll find a little sack for you later. I want a bed. Like, now that I'm out in the open now, can
He
I
has
not
absolutely no motive to kill him.
Exactly.
He can't sneak off.
Like, he snuck me on. I have no reason to sneak on here outside of him wanting me to be here. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin. It's Cosmos. Cosmos-sama's. Sorry, right. I'm the wardrobe, baby. Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. It's still my cabin. Don't be like this. What is this? You don't make a stowaway feel small, don't you? Small as a wardrobe I've been calling home. These cabins are the finest on the ship. My own cabin in steerage is number 539, by the way. 500 and... How many cabins are there? How many cabins are there?
They're really not. Oh, of course, they're not gonna let him stay on there.
What do you think what are they gonna do with me? Huh? What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm. It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing, Naruto-san? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs.
Nigga, no.
Oh my god. You're like, nigga, you know full well, nigga, you know full well that's not what. Why do? Oh man. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation. He would have been. Like, imagine him being out here just like, a case of emergency. Oh, I have an emergency. I guess I better pull this.
That's not how that works.
Then everyone shows up and he's in his handcuffs and it's like, what the fuck you? What? What are you doing? Oh, I'm in handcuffs. We know. We put you in it. Sack of shit. That didn't help at all. Now, if you were to bring this... I wish everything would just stop. The ship included. If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else. Yeah. I'll just jump off the boat, Mize. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. Ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe who's ever in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Ah! Ah, belly button. What the hell? I just ran into, like, a whole school, like,
Hi, John Cena.
brick-sized titties. Ah! Oh.
Like,
Your eyebrows. Why is he all blushing like that? Or that just his face?
that's his face.
Excuse me. We, need to get inside this cabin here. I'm scared already. Don't punch me. The sailor's eyes speak volumes. They're clearly saying, fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'll fucking bend you. I'll bend both of you. I'll turn you into origami. Damn it. That's what I wrote on the sign we put over the wardrobe doors. Although this man's version is definitely more effective. Doesn't look like he's going to let us pass. That's a problem. Maybe if I give him this cheese. Like, people love cheese.
Eat off a mousetrap.
It's like here, and throws a whole trap. Yeah! Warrior fast. What if I read the protocols? That's a big ass book. On top of the table there, and there's a pin next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Now, shall we have a little look through it? Can I look through this without getting thrown, without breaking the law? Is this illegal too? Is he gonna cut my...
That's the passport, right?
The writing is... I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Every detail about the voyage.
The writing is...
Oh, it's his journal.
Every detail about the
It's
voyage
journal,
has
right?
been precisely recorded. Oh, yeah, a log. Okay. You didn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. Beautiful handwriting? And nothing. No reaction at all? I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment, Naruto-san, even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably that means there was nothing to report. 0 to report? Out of all the days when there's everything to report?
Exactly.
That's the way to the second class area of the ship. Is something wrong? I was thinking about making a run for it. Just for a moment. You know, I thought about it, but I knew you'd fucking just tear my head off again. Things aren't exactly going well for me. Yeah. I might be wrong, but imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door. That burly seaman would surely shoot you dead. Shoot me? Oh. Oh, everyone's got guns. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far there. Oh, did you? No. I started with my talk of running away. There's no way I could run away. There's no way I could run away.
You did too much.
Oh no, there's no way I could run away. While Cosmo's death remains a mystery anyways. How long have I been doing this? It's only been 30 minutes? But my Rick and Morty, though.
Oh, crap.
Say again?
Oh, crap, we did face that. Well, I have Hulu Live, so...
Oh, me too. So I'll just watch that later.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep that going. And there's no way I could run away while Cosmo... I said that. Alright, burly man. Burly seaman. The one that got birthed. Excuse me, but could I ask you
Big
something?
ol'...
You little story murderer. That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something for you? You little third-class lady's maid. You may get on knees now. It's okay. Oh, wow.
Enough.
We seem to have got the sailor on a bad day, Sata-san. I am not sailor. My mother gave me name. I am Senior Cumin Biff Stroganoff. Biff? Biff?
Biff.
Biff Stroganoff.
Biff. Yep.
I can see that's like that large B, and then the dot, and then the Ia on his name. It's just like B-A-I-A. Biff. Woo.
Biff. Biff.
The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Biff. First class cabin area. Mr. Stroganoff, about this first class cabin area. Here we are in the finest part of Buria steamship for very important persons. Sort of very important persons. Government officials, kings, queens. Sorry, kings, queens, traveling in secret. Many important persons. Like this face, man.
Looks like Ernie.
Yeah, it was like there's like a lot. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That is why I am always guarding this place. Gosh, golly gee, mister, that's amazing. Shut up. But somehow I let stupid Stoy inside. I should throw you outside, like in the ocean. Watch you swim. Watch you drown. I want to pick you up. Throw you in ocean. But Stroganoff is not animal. Holy crap.
You weren't far off.
Holy shit.
Crazy bastard.
Holy shit. I'm glad you're not an animal. Thank you. Thank you for not being the worst. If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi currently occupied? Ugh. I don't know what that symbol is. Sasatu-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes or no. Genius. It's one of those. It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. I got invited. Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin, at least. Yes, it's tantalizing. It's tantalizing. My taint. Oh! Passenger in the next door cabin. His tie looks like a fish.
It does.
Little Biff in his fish tie. Could you, Seaman Biff, could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Sogi's? Asogi. His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott. He is a very important white man.
America.
Western gentleman, you say? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with the matter of student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman.
Tomboy.
Such a man would have no interest in lowly student, much insignificant Far East Islands. Oh, that was what? No one gives a shit about us? Is that what you're saying? What the fuck is all the hate for the little Japanese guys, man? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's clear xenophobia.
could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came on board? That is none of your business. That is not your business. Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Cosmo's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin. I even felt like there's anyone... if there's anyone there. Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right? That is not your business. Make it my business. Last night... Are you on watch? Are you... Are you on watch here all the time? Seaman Stroganoff. There it is. Duh. All time, so criminals like you cannot come in or get out. But here we the fuck are. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? It is said about student boy. Were you on watch last night as well? Of course. And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Ah, hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared. Don't hit me. Susato-san, did you understand that? It was clearly a no. It hit. I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all. And you didn't hear any... That's all that. You didn't hear any strange noises?
Exactly. You didn't hear anything.
Since anything was wrong in any sort wrong in some way? I said no. Sorry? I'm not so
awfully
sure.
defensive.
I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. My powers of observation are impeccable. This is enough. I cannot say more. I cannot say more now. Oh? Oh. It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin. Yes, alright. Bulkhead to second class areas staying locked at all times. Bulkhead. Bulkhead?
What's that mean?
Burkhead. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Or as English say, with the pigs fly when the whistle. It's funny. Even lobster whistles on top of a mountain. I'm using that. Yes, I understand.
Do that.
Good. Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we? Oh, yep, definitely. They're just like skipping along together. We're on the same page of just the chaos. Yes, sir. Going into this cabin. Ain't shit you can tell me what. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Oh boy. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Hey! Open up! No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in here to help with our inquiries. How annoying. Ah! What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. A woman. Stand aside. Whoa, stand aside. I'm about to break the door down. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck, Jojo? Came out of nowhere with the pose. That's right. Dramatic entry. Dynamic entry. Dr. Jones, I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Well, please, wait, Mr. Jones. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? Wait, pray, can I kick it? Can I kick? Can
Your
I?
goddamn pardon?
What, pray,
piece of
can
shit.
I kick? What the fuck? You just want to kick something? I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. You sounded cool and then you got weird. But even when you're cool, you're weird. So it's just
Nothing to nut on.
like, okay. Whoa. Hey. Wait a minute. You're a different kind of nose. Who are you? Hey, Western gentleman. This man looks Russian to me. Yeah. We heard a woman scream. A woman, don't be absurd. Hi. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. I could use that voice, cause
What?
Cause there's well, for one, there was a woman screaming, and there's no woman in here, except this guy, and this guy almost looks like the guy in the paper, but just a little bit rounder.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure this is a woman. So I'm trying to sound like a girl trying to sound like a man. You know that how they sound. True, this old man.
That was literally go.
That was go. This old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you now. Please excuse the extrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that's me. And you are? I am the one and only, the actual Sherlock Holmes. You've heard of me, no doubt. No. I am the great detective among great detectives. One who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely. The man uses that magazine like a business card. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Detective, I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. Unless the woman's in that fucking bag, jeez. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within this wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold as to ask to open that small traveling case? What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. No, don't look at me.
Eat shit.
Fuck you. Oh, well, I didn't see that coming. Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Naruto? Yes, fuck. The case just shook. Leave now, otherwise I'll call the steward or cut your dick off. One or the other. You pick.
You lying, nigga. Nah.
So this is Cosmo's neighbor. Mr. Grimsby Roylott. Roylotto. There's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find did I say that out loud? Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns. Oh, okay. I thought you were kicking us out. For real. Can we...
You want to talk to him?
Yeah, let's talk. Oof. These headphones are in my ears sometimes. Last night, Mr. Roylott, we'd like to talk to you about something. No! Oh? No? Fo! Go. No! I do not...
What are you talking about? What video is that?
I don't know. I don't...
You just gave me a stroke.
I gave you a...
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's what I wanted. That's what I was going for. I do not want to talk. Leave my cabin now. F off. This is going terribly. We're not getting anywhere. Here, I agree. But there may be somewhere else. Yeah, there may be someone else who can help. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? But perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mrs. Well, let's examine. What are you doing? Hold on, let's examine this first. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? He's gonna cut my fingers. Ah! This is my cabin, get out. Could we just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps? No, I'll cut your dick off. I need that. I think we're out of luck. I think you're right. There doesn't appear to be anything more we can do. I agree. But maybe someone else here can help. Perhaps that great detective sitting in the fucking... Okay, I know. I'm going. You there! Why? You could have been doing anything else. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes? What's good, Homer? Oh, you need only address me as Sholmes. That's, what I just... Oh. He doesn't want the Mr. part? That's what I did. Isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there? Why, I was resting, of course. Resting? Indeed. I was contemplating our sea voyage from, excuse me. From the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting for the inevitable time when you would need to call my great powers of deduction into service. He's about to do it. And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come for me to do some deductions. Watch this shit. Am I mistaken? Well, no, actually, you're spot on for once. I need your help. Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? What? Why, the truth, of course. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Alright. Are you calling just Russians just straight liars?
Liars? Yeah, that's what I like.
Just like oh man, this is a super racist game, yo.
Only one certain person's being racist.
That is true. That is true. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians. Right. I'm glad you're pointing that out. Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret that he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh yes, please. Don't give it.
Daddy.
Please don't give. No, don't give it to him. Don't. Get off y'all's knees. Well then, what you're about to see may well astound you. You don't have to hide your boners. For I am about to apply my great detectives. Yeah. Wow. I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. You're worse than Francesca.
He sure is.
Like, I was like, that's a lot of greats. And I'm like, it's on purpose. Here we go. I love this game. Here we go. What you got for me? What you got for me, deduction daddy? This man be... What the fuck?
Could this man be a more...
Could this man be a more... Hack... What the hell? Handsack. Hanny-sack. Hen-eyed. Hang... What the heck?
Hankened?
What words are we using? Hankened. Could this man be a more hankened portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you. Who? What? From time to time, it occurs to me. Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness? What? Are you? Wow. I don't know what to say about that. I was about to say, like, oh, is he Russian because he's got the fucking, like, Russian hat? But you went and fucking took it further and asked if it's because he's a fucking shady-looking character. And it's like, oh, is it because he's shady that he's Russian, or is it because he's Russian that he's shady-looking? Like, what? Wow. Like, I really don't think any of those things. I don't think any of those things should be occurring to you or anyone.
He thought he was deep with that.
Yeah, he did. That's right. And Mr. Sholmes, I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment. Shh, 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 shh. You must have complete silence. I am in the zone. What's going on? Am I having a stroke? Oh, why are you peering at my face like that? Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, God. Someone help. That could be no other.
Like, what the hell?
Like y'all can't just come in here and bring this psychopath into my vicinity. Someone help me. I will cut his nose off. I need a new nose. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I have reached two
Incontrovertible.
Thank you. Conclusions. Incontrovertible conclusions. What do you mean? Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not? Tits. And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn, you are, at this very moment, no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you release realize you have been discovered. Oh yeah, his face has turned pale. Is it like purple? Does it not? Ow! Oh. No, it doesn't. I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction? Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. What?
No, he can't.
What ineffable twaddle. Whole twats. Yeah, oh yes. I've read about... Let me hold that for a second. Just fucking takes the book and slaps Sholmes with it for a second. You can have it back now. I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact on his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true. Oh, gosh. Someone help this woman. She's like, my panties. Just on the floor. Soaked.
You're ridiculous.
Soaked. I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Royal's face. Looks like somehow Mr. Sholmes' conclusion was right. How could you? Yeah. Fix my. Yeah, there we go. How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Oh god, this guy is JoJo. First you're going to say, how could I possibly know such things? Oh. How could you possibly know such things? And then he says it, and he's like, ugh. Very well then. This is a whole JoJo reference. I'm in love with this guy. Very well then. I have I shall elucidate. Thanks. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So do I cordially invite you upon a journey, a logical discovery. Let us aboard the train of reasoning.
Nigga, just answer.
Say again?
Nigga, just answer my fucking question.
Oh my gosh, right? You gotta go into fucking super dialogue. But plainly, let us work through my deductions together. Yes, let us stroke my ego to death. Oh gosh. The game is afoot. Oh my gosh. You made a game out of it. You made a game out of it. What are we doing? So, the dubious looking... The poor guy's like, what is happening? What are we playing?
I was just chilling, yo.
Like, if everyone doesn't get the fuck out, I'm gonna start cutting, stabbing, and both. So the devious-looking Roshan, Mr. Roylott, obviously, what catches the eye in the first place? It's the enormous pair of shears in your hand. I was gonna use this to stab your stupid face with. Yeah. Now, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away your copious beard on. You sport. Copious beard, you sport. Now moving on. Whoa! The question then begged into this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott? It's beautiful. Why? I'd want a beard like that.
I bet you don't.
Once again, the answer's plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Someone help me. I feel like I'm dying. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular, the fascinating front page article, which it would appear you have read also, Mr. Roylott. Whoa, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, Mr. Psych. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. Ah.
That's not him.
No, that's not it. That's definitely not him. Like, that's why I'm like, okay, yeah. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Swish dang hoop. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. That's a cool, like, drop shadow in, like, the back, too. Like, this is stylish. I like this. Man! This is the most anime thing ever. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, villain Bolshevik. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand. Bump dum bump dum dun. Topic 2. Wrongdoing. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Mr. Roylite. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare. No, I refuse. What could you Your refusal is bunk. I will throw it in the garbage. With my logic. What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation. A young lady, perhaps? One slight enough to fit therein?
No.
Don't be absurd. That's stupid. That is stupid. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we, you careless cooter? Betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages of the newspaper. For there is another most stimulating article. Oh yes, if we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page. Oh. He's got it backwards. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. Oh yeah. Kidnapping of a young ballerina. Your boy is good. When I'm the only one narrating. Thus concludes Herr Laksham's great deduction of the Russian enigma. Elementsky.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh, gosh. Oh, God, man.
How do you generate?
Biff, Biff, can you can you throw this man off? Biff, please. This man's doing too much. Please know that that's stupid. Sato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing about so much, was it? Well, the stories are full of Mr. Shom's brilliant deductions, you know. But, that did seem a little different somehow. Hey! You! Could you, no, not that. Hey! Get over here! Shobs! Shobs! Yes?
Oh,
What is it, my
oh.
dad? Get the fuck, no.
So,
Get your ass over here. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deductions. You quack. Would you mind? Not at all. Go on. Well, this is... God. For one, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but, these two men look nothing like each other. Whoa! The way he's all like, oh, sure. Ah, yes, I recall our discussion earlier. At the time, I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary. We will well able to revolutionize his own appearance. You also said that was me. Oh my gosh. In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roulette does look more like this man than you do. That's not the point.
not at all.
And another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman. Not just at first glance, it's like, what the fuck? Clearly, you'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into that case, even if you push really hard. Oh my gosh. I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15. She's 15. No, she's 15. I'm not gonna bullshit my way through that.
Pardon
No.
me. That means that's a. Excuse me.
The way he said, he's like, you mean you didn't
know?
Piece of shit. No, I didn't know. How could I? Oh, little baby. Baby's 15. Oh, well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out of her that case. Yeah. Just about. Yay. Monies. Okay. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. Yeah? A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain litheness in their bodies. Litheness in their bodies. Vinegar. For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity. Itself to confront oneself to yeah, bullshit out of my ass. Yes, into the confines of that small case. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. I never meet your heroes. You might be thinking of a contortionist in their circus, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, my heart. This whole thing is turning into a circus.
A clown.
What did Edgeworth say?
You're not a clown. You're the whole circus. And he is.
Did he say that, or was that just a meme?
I think he said that.
That sounds like something he would legit say.
Sure would.
Like, that was like, quote, only Edgeworth. Like, first man to ever say it. That line will forever be the most fucking savage things I've ever heard. Oh my god. Mr. Naruto, something occurred to me about Mr. Sham's deductions just now. I think his powers of observations are, well, magical. Magical is a word. Fantasy. Yeah. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. I have to cough. Woohoo. It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seem a little off. Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, miss.
Exactly.
It's just one or two key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think? Switch some keywords in his deductions, huh? You mean, like... Yes, but very tactfully. Just like, like... let him know he's wrong without, like, crushing his ego,
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do any of that. Like, I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Shom's great deductions. Or figure it out ourselves.
We can do that.
Tell him the answer. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. What? This man has a lot of work. At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me. Honestly. Yeah? So you know. You're a quack.
He knows.
So you can't. Oof. It's not that. This isn't funny.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, this is hilarious. And you, my good fellow. Sorry. Take a moment to look at your wrists. Myra. No one ever wants to... Oh, whoa, hey, who did that? Your handcuffs. Huh? How did... I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction. I don't believe it. Mr. Shums, you are a marvel. And don't... That was... I think that was a really fancy way of saying that... I was wrong. I fucked up. Whoops. I accused you of murder, and it wasn't you. Let me take these handcuffs off, because I am an idiot. But we didn't say that. So he just fancily just like, look at your wrist. They're off now. I was the reason these were on, and now I'm the reason that they're off. Feel happy about that? And don't worry.
Up my knob like one on the cop.
And don't... And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrist when we are... What? I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. No, I can fucking punch you. So, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Well, now it's my turn, baby. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Revolutionary on the run. Please. So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. Oh, yeah. Let us dance in deduction, baby. The enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want? What is that? It's right in the face.
What?
In the back of its head. I'm not so sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard? No. Not really. I doubt that's something No, not at all. I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though. It doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either, which means I suppose that the deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch a keyword here, Naruto-san. And see if it helps matters. Oh my god. All right, but out. I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott. I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on. Exactly. Well, not us. If we do... Oh my god, I'm already tired. If we do manage to
Yeah,
find...
me too.
How long have I been doing this? Did it? It's...
Not super long.
Yeah, not super long. We'll do this another 15 minutes and then... Yeah, okay. If we manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Shom's deduction better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruto-san. Why am I to do so? Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyways, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use those enormous shields on? What? I can... Ew!
What is that?
Ew! That's what I was talking about. Cause when he like turned around for a second, it was showing the slightest, like, it went like, I could see only, oh, I'm trying to show like that much. And I'm like, what is that? But it was like so minute. It was like that much. And I didn't know why. Now that I'm looking at it, it's like, ew, it's a whole thing of hair.
What the hell?
What is that? And he's just like, everyone's just like touching him. Just like, everyone's all showed up doing shit. Just like, what's happening? Why is everyone doing this? It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks. No. The color is not the point. The point is what it's doing on the back of her last beard. Putting everyone to sleep. And how is it growing out from underneath its thick black hair? Yeah, it's like a mullet. It's gross looking. Ape. Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising. Something's definitely not right here. Well, that's right. Yes! Shank. That's right, Goldilocks. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Now you've activated my stand.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Indeed. What? Are we just in this together? Bro, this is epic. You have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. You didn't mention shit.
There we go.
Such a lush golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. Well, you're not a man at all. You're a woman, and judging from the length of the sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no! Oh, if only I had managed to cut my hair, no one would have suspected. Oh, stop that. The question then begged is this. That's how he looks too. Just like, why do you keep...
Like, stop. Just talk to me.
All surprised, just like, Can we, like, do this like normal people? What is this? Why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. Shibling. Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise. Did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, that was a surprise, Naruto-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? What? What? No, sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. Don't
I mean,
call
I
me.
am a lawyer.
Yeah, okay, this is already my game, but don't call me out, okay? I'm having fun. Damn it.
This is what I do.
Fuck. Like, I'm okay, pointing out the truth. If I gotta point out the shit and I'm smiling while doing it, alright? I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun and okay, this is strictly business. No. Keep doing you. No, you do you. Anyway, let's focus on the next part on Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? Ignore it. Now I'm self-conscious. I don't want to dance now. Like, can you imagine? It like dancing at first and just like, you're having fun. Dancing
Yes,
around.
you do that all the time.
What?
You do that to me all the time.
I'd what? Me?
You do that all the time.
I want you to enjoy. Enjoy your life.
No, you want to make fun of me.
You're so cute, though. Stop being cute. And I won't enjoy watching you do things. The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all. No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roulette is actually a woman. Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a woman in a situation like that.
Speckled band.
What about a speckled band?
Speckled band coming from the vent. It's her hair.
Ew, yeah? It was her hair?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Long, shiny.
Why was her hair sticking out of the vent?
I'm not sure.
That's weird. Oh, we'll find out. Alright, I'll do my best. Oh, she's the fucking ballerina.
Alright.
Yes! Article about the ballerina. Ah! Deductions! Shattered! In the blink of an eye. Ah, yes. The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right, you've hit the nail on the head. Swish Swang Shwoom, renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet, disappears from Shanghai. Swish Swang Shrew. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina. Oh. Come on, guys. Seriously? Miss Nikolina Pavlova. Duh! Ah, whoa, careful. Just sticks out. Ah. Whoa. Oh, wasn't expecting the face. You are right. My real name is Nina. I mean Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. A ballerina on the run. Solved, baby. Kidnapping of a young ballerina? I think absolutely the fuck not. Now, as for a second conclusion. You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most... Oh, right. You're doing this again. The proof of this crime over there. What are you looking at? Ah, yes, Miss Pavlova. Taking awareness. People have a... yeah, we said this. And I show you, the eyes speak so much more than honest in the mouth. So, what's in there now? Huh? The fucking, the guy, the fucking, what's his name? The revolutionary?
Ain't nothing fitting in there but a head.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be so fucked up? Ugh. Never mind. It moved, so it's like an animal, right? The answer we seek lies... Oh, the speckled band! Right?
What?
The speckled band!
Yes.
You did... That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying her hair was a speckled band. Fucking sticking out the vent. I was trying to imagine why that would be. The answer we seek... Oh. The answer we seek lies where the fugitive falls. Proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. This woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. And we knew that she wasn't even in there in the first place. So she clearly can't be inside that labyrinth place. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? Ha! I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again. You seem to look pleased, Naruto-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes? No, not with him.
The idea of doing my job.
Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, there must be... He really just like, stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows that what this woman is up to. Just what we need. A Maya that's our age that can just fucking tell us whatever the fuck. Whoa. It's the tiara.
Open it.
It's a very small case, isn't it? You can see instantly that no person could possibly fit inside there. So does that tell us that Miss Pavlova telling Lance in the direction was focused on something else? If that's true, though, it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Well, if there's nothing incriminating inside this case, why did she refuse to let us look inside? Yes, I wonder why. Perhaps she has a perfectly harmless reason, though. Oh, that's pretty crimey. What did you steal? What did you steal the tiara? Wow, look at this dazzling tiara. I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds? Do you think... Oh, Naruto-san, try it on. Me? What? Why? Isn't it usually girls who wear this tiara? Why wouldn't you like to try it on? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful. So why does this tiara look familiar?
Pretty.
Right, am I pretty? Am I quite pretty? They're equally pretty. She has lashes, he does not. That's about it. That's the difference. I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently.
Yes!
Correction. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Ah! I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet. Is it not? Bing bang boom! Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in the newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft.
Wait, so it didn't belong to her?
No, it sure didn't. She was a ballerina for a super rich family doing their thing. She like disappeared with it.
Oh.
Yes, you left your ballet troupe unlawfully, making their precious tiara with you. Da, da. My hit. I must fix my hit.
Aren't you rich? Why can't you just get a sugar daddy and get somebody to do it for you?
No, I must have my own money. No need for sugar daddy. I have no one, no family, no friends. I am alone. And I need money. Was that the voice I gave her before? No, I gave her like... But I did not steal the tiara. It was present from, how do you say, an L of Prusia. It belongs to me. It belongs to me.
What?
This girl is only 15 years old.
Oh shit, she's 15 years old. Forget it.
What? Forget what?
I forgot that.
Yep, 15 years, and she's a runaway, and she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. Oh, yeah, I did give her a different voice. I remember it now. Alright, I will tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now. Come, let us not be hasty. Don't tell us everything. Let us figure it out. I like this part. I like to... It's no fun if you just tell me. Fuck. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you, but I'm about to tell you. Yeah, but I know. It's a mystery. I have to figure it out first. Fuck. Why don't... Ooh, everyone shut up. Mystery, what do you mean? That. I want to know what's in there. You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish to remain it closed. Is that so, Miss Pavlova? Pavlova, lightning strike. My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention, especially when, you know, I'm here. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me, we are not well suited to life of crime, are we? Your careless kudos betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf. Whoa. He's completely changed his tack with his deduction now. Like, now you're just all over the place to fucking make yourself sound smart. I think Mr. Jones is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you? No. He's a quack.
He's a moron.
He's being a quack and he's not taking responsibility for his stupidity. Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all of this? It's just a wild guess, surely. Oh, do you think so? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her. Yes, that's true, but still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself. Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somehow in that same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn. I agree, that's the only... I was reading it. I got them switched. Whatever. She is inside that case. Should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Ah. Yes. Yep, I remember. You know what it is? Remember the thing said about dangerous weapons and pets? Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons of other dangerous objects in the cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel. Small enough to fit in that fucking case. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. Shit. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord. You might be half right, wrong. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova, inside your traveling case. Is a pet. Is the last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage? A pet. I'm trying to sound like two people at the same time, and I don't know how to do that.
It's okay.
And kidnapping of a young ballerina? F that bullshit. Possession of a prohibited animal. Deduction complete. Elementary. Elementski. Is that what he said that once? Yeah, that was. Elementski. My dear Wilson. Oh, Wilson's dead. So clearly you aren't who you said you were. No, I am not Grimsby Roylott. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. A lightning strike does happen every time you say my name. You absounded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that probably just to get the fuck out of Russia too. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel, and then ran away. Stole something with a lot of money so she could start away her own life. Which couldn't have been easy. The Bureau is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed? Well, you did. In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. So close, huh? Damn, she almost got it the fuck away with it, too. If we weren't trying to fucking solve our own friend's murder. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave well alone.
You ready?
Huh? What's up?
No, not you.
Alright. So, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you can still see it all. So, if it was just you about to cut off your own hair... Oh, so if it was you just about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out that scream we heard from outside the cabin? That variable thinking of a bell. Of a bell? Why, none other than this young lady, naturally. More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disguise myself. No. So no one would recognize me. As a result, you transform yourself into that questionable old man. I see. I put on fur hat and fake beard. Then just before you came in here, I saw in the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me. Oh, you screamed because you saw. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop myself from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearance completely, they would find me. Oh. We call you mid. So I decided to cut all my hair so fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand, and then every fucking body walked in. At that precise moment, we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door. Things happen like that sometimes, don't they? Things do indeed happen like that from time to time. Are those two even talking about the same thing? There's just one more thing I'd like to know. The fuck is it? What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? Speckled band. You're right. It is my dear friend. You are right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say it to any of the crew. Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night. Yes, alright. I will tell you. No, really? We're gonna skip over what's in there? Okay, that's fine. And her pet's a snake. That's all I'm saying. Well, Mr. Naruto? Wasn't it something? Mr. Sham's great deduction? I was the something. It was certainly something. I'm not just entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to let us tell us what she knows. That's incredible. Indeed, it is incredible. She's like, oh, jeez. Look at her. She's like, oh, fuck. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, yes, what? Observe your wrists. Don't be back on. My. Why? Ah, your hands are cuffed again. What? But? What? Cut? Fut? Dut? True to my word, I have restored your shackles. But when and why? When and why? There is still a shadow of a guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruto. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment. Fuck. You can't help me? Fucking just take down this whole crew, please. Just like, I feel like she could kick everyone's ass. Like, I feel like she could. Can't it really? Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Cosmo wrote about in his diary really was. Her pet snake. Okay, well, I'm gonna save. And we can pull it off till next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alrighty. Because it's been, what, fucking 2 hours or so. Yeah, about a little hour. 45, almost 2 hours. Alright. Guys, thanks for joining us. It was fun. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.